Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. Alright here, so today we're going to try to work on some more automation. I'm going to end up having to move some things around. As you guys might remember from the last episode, we had actually started to build around this. I'm going to kind of scrap that idea. I'm going to try to make basically this side in input and processing, and I'll move most of like power generation, and I'll move all of that around. Just kind of clean things up, make it look a little better, and actually get some good automation here going. We also need to get some research here done. So let me actually go grab some of that. Let's actually try to get some of that going now. We don't have any... oh, duh, I'm looking in the wrong menu. Alright, so we have a few different things there. We're gonna come over to the menu. We'll put the barrel nut in, start the research. That will take about 5 minutes. So we definitely have some time before that. Kind of see how things go. For now, let's kind of look at how we can do this. I'm gonna have to move quite a few things. Let's go over... Is this what I think it is? That'd be limestone, isn't it? Yes! So for now, logistics, production, we want a constructor. Just for now, it's honestly really nothing super fabulous. It's just getting concrete up because we need actually quite a bit of that. So that will get us some concrete up and running. That way I can make more foundations and we can actually kind of continue to build. I definitely need to get some more research done. Let's see if I come over here. No, wrong side. You'd think by now I knew that, but... Alright, so we know... Let's actually craft up everything we can. Grab a bunch of these. Actually have to get a bunch of screws too. We really don't have any. So we're getting a bunch of this built up. That should give us enough for now at least. There we go, get some more screws. That gives us up to, come on, 9. Really, 9? 10, there we go. That gives us the 10 refined iron plates we're gonna need. Put those in before we forget. So now what else do we need? We need cables. So I can make a lot of cables. That's not hard. So we'll craft those up. Alright, here we go with that. That's gonna get us at least... Oof. But we still need a lot of wire. So we're gonna need a lot more copper. Which sadly, a lot of our copper production right now is actually offline. Kind of bites, but we'll make do. We always do. And iron isn't the best either right now. Ouch. Of course. We'll get there, though. So let us get that built up. We'll drop that stuff in just to add to it. This one's really easy. I just come over here, grab that out. As for copper, that's another story. Currently, copper production is offline. So it's actually going to require me to come up here. Boom. Boom. Oh, I missed that jump. That was a fail.
The MAM has completed its analysis.
So despite not having power, I can still pick this up. I wonder can I get a hit on that one? There, oh no. I blew a fuse, that's not good. I know how to fix that. But sadly, that requires me coming all the way over here. So let's run on over there. Sorry guys, I'm kinda used to, again, I'm working on mage and factions quite a bit, so I'm actually used to that setup. Let's turn this on. What? They're hooked up. Really? Alright. I do not have power. Oh boy. I can't even afford to make another one. Alright. Well, that kind of bites. Go in here, check on the MAM.
Barrel nuts can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
So we're just kind of researching a few different things. I love how they actually told you where it can be found now. I think that was a really smart decision on their end. So I'm happy with that one. I need 102, and man, that at least got me 81, so realistically I can just go grab a few off the conveyor belt and we'll be okay. Really not that big of an issue at all. So pretty okay with that. In fact, let's go do that now. Boom, come on, come on, come on. Come on, run, 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 run. Alright, Jump, jump, boy, jump. Okay, how much do I have? Tab. Copper 30, yeah. We'll jump and grab a few more pieces. Not because I really need to, but because it does help me to have them. So, wait. I wonder. There's still more coming down. There is. Man. Come on, I just want to get 75 pieces. There we go. Alright, now that we're good there, come back up here, jump, jump, boom. Grab a bunch of these, then I need to run back over, grab some more iron. So I'll make these up real quick, might as well get them made while we have them, and then we'll end up just running back over, grabbing more iron out, and we'll be fine. It's really not that bad. So let's grab this. Come on, 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 come on. Likes to take a little while sometimes, so we're gonna... This is why I want to get the automation up and running. Sadly, getting automation up is a bit of a process. But we are working on it, so we'll have that up shortly. We're gonna throw a bunch of these up together again. Realistically, just need about 60 and we'll be okay. So there we go. We should be good now. Throw those in, throw those in, throw that in, and boom.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Chainsaw. Thank God. That was needed. Let's get a few of these kind of crafted up, thrown together. Boom. What else is needed in the chainsaw? Ooh, I need more. Grab a few more of these. That honestly should be enough. And it is. Okay. So I got that. I need screws and cables. So not too hard. Luckily at least. Try to grab all of that. Then we needed just a few more pieces of cabling. I think that's now enough. Oh, I am missing the iron rods, which are really simple. Come back over here. Grab those, come over here. Iron rod, craft that up. So we'll get automation here going. I gotta redesign parts of the base for that. But it will be well worth the pains of doing that. So we're gonna get that built. Come on, there we go. I now have a chainsaw. Tab. chainsaw. Now, here is one minor problem. I currently haven't gotten biofuel yet. Which means, guess what our new milestone is? Biofuel. That's gonna be fun. But I guarantee now we have a good amount of concrete built up, which means I can actually come over here and do some more of building the actual base. So let's actually kind of do some of that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually gonna take down this section. Not because I don't like it, I actually do like it, but I want to try something else. Okay, that isn't gonna work as well as I had hoped. So let's take a quick look. I just want to look at a few quick things here. Okay, so that does that. That's actually pretty good. So we're gonna do Q foundation, oops, Q, there we go. The actual factory floor is going to be raised, whereas down here doesn't necessarily have to be. Now I do know that that does mean that I do have to rebuild a lot of things, but that's not honestly too big of an issue. So we'll take down what I can and start kind of working on this rebuild. Boom. I cannot raise that one yet. I think that kind of is our max right there. But that's okay. I now have a chainsaw we're working on. We'll actually be able to remove some of these trees, which will help with the foliage a bit better. So let's get that built up real quick. Whoop. Now remove that one. I don't think I really can. We'll leave it because I'm not sure. Let's grab out our iron. We knew we were going to have a good amount. So, we need a bunch of iron plates. We're still lacking on them a good amount. I'm also going to be lacking on wiring by a lot. That's actually gonna kind of hurt. Let's go check the MAM, because by now it should be done. I probably just missed it. There we go.
Paleodictyop red berries, or pale berries, can be added to the Object Scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Alright. Foundation. Raised. So now that we're doing this, whoa. I thought that was the one we built. Apparently it was not. Which does sadly mean I gotta kind of come back around here, jump back up, and come back up, but... we're gonna just do this real quick. I'm gonna raise... just because it looks better. So now that we got a good... whoops, dang it. A good little portion here going, we should be okay to kind of start moving some stuff. I don't want to build any further because I want to get rid of that tree. So if I put inputs over here, so the copper line, we need a smelter. I'm just kind of clearing all that stuff, but smelter, so we're gonna... of course we can't afford a smelter right now. Come on. Boom. Q. Oops, not a miner. I want a smelter. So we're gonna actually, let's do this. We need the wall. Boom. Production, smelter. Wall. These frickin' walls. Alright. So now we know that. Oof. That's rough too. I didn't think of that. Three. Boom. That's gonna kind of bite. Okay, it works that way, but it doesn't work the other way. Because logic. Three. on, connect. Too long. That's an easy fix. I just come over here and I go boom. You know what, we'll go higher because I want to make sure that vehicles can get underneath that and we'll be all set. So that wall's backwards. That's an easy fix. Q. Three. Boom. That wall's still backwards. F. Q. Ah, why is it not working? So we're gonna kind of see if we can get this to work. And for some reason I'm having a really hard time doing this. There we go. Had to go from that direction. Don't ask me why, because it doesn't make sense to me either. Well, we've run into some minor power problems, but we're gonna try to fix that here really quick. I want to take those out. This isn't gonna be an easy fix, is it? Put that in there. There we go. Missing cable. I don't have the required amount of cabling to do this. Well, let's fix that. Because now that I can fix my power problem, I'd really like to. And there we go, our power problems are resolved. We have copper production again. I just need to turn that to a copper ingot. And that will get us some copper going. So now I'll be able to... Let's take a look. Q. Copper really doesn't... It really has one use and one use only. Right now, I'm sure we're gonna need more of it later. But copper is really only good for making wires, which then makes cabling. So... In fact, let me grab whatever iron we have out of here. We knew it wasn't going to be much. There was issues. I'm wondering, what if we built foundations higher? So Q... Oh, come on. There we go. Now this idea that I'm working on is totally just messing around and seeing if this even would work. That is not what I intended to happen. F. Okay, let's do this again. Q, we're gonna have to just do it. Dang it. Right like that. That way I can do this and come over here. Then I can come over here. And, okay, I did not mean to do that one. It is almost high enough. I think that's still gonna cause us issues. I don't know, we'll give it a try, we'll see. But sadly, I am afraid, I think we're gonna have some issues with it. So the whole point of this was I was gonna move power generation up to this level. What I might have to do... What if I did that and then did... No, that's not what I want. I want this. Just so that I can actually test this. Boom. Q. Nope, nope, nope. Q. Aw, man, it's not letting me. There we go. So I come up here, and then right away, up here, which is tall enough, we will, oh man, we'll have the new power generation area, and maybe the MAM will be up here. But we can grab some more copper. I can then run over here and grab some concrete. There we go. Boom. Alright, now that we have that, we're actually doing okay now. We can kind of keep going and build the base up a bit more. Didn't go exactly as originally planned, but you know, whatever does, worked with it, we'll make the adjustments and build on. We want one there, one there, one there, one there. Boom. Now, how wide does this thing need to be? It looks like we'll make it 3 wide just to compensate. Actually, we're gonna try to down here create something. So, really wish it wasn't. What about there we go. So we'll do these guys instead up here now. Boom. I don't know if I will leave these like this for now or if I'll change it later. But at least that's there. I might even just kind of power through this like that, and in fact, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, see, that's where my issue's gonna be. Oh no, it works. We can go. Oh well, I don't know if it works. Let me. Yeah, it works. It's a little tight, but it does work, so that is good. We can then queue. I can't afford it for now, but that's fine. We'll build a roof there, and it will be okay there. Jump over here. We'll come over. We'll just grab some more. Q foundation. Boom. Oops. I'll take care of that one stray one in a moment. Sometimes they happen. Alright, either which way, we now have a good section up here. I can put the hub right over here. Meanwhile, down here will be all the construction. Maybe I'll even build another floor up from here and have that have the space station built on top of it. But for now, oof, I'm gonna do a big thing here. I'm surprised I was able to hold all of that. We're gonna shut down the entire base. I am going to kind of try to figure right like that. We'll see. I might end up having to move it. Nah, this should be good. Honestly, what I should have done, and I might end up just kind of going back and doing, which I'm going to, is simply Q special hub. Now I can see how far back I can go. Okay. So that should be perfect. It wasn't much of a difference. So there's that. That still has general power here. I'm gonna have to move a lot of things around here though. So we're gonna kind of get started on that here shortly. I definitely still want to look into that coal generation. That will be amazing once we get that. In fact, why don't I do this? Oops. That isn't exactly what I planned, but that's okay. Nope, I want Q. We'll grab some more concrete. 17? Oh, well, we're out of power. Duh. Herpaderp. Q walls. Okay. That right there should be enough to give me an exact location I can put the hub.
There we go.
Okay, I can't go. Oh, come on. Looks like right there is where we're gonna get. That still puts power production right out here, which means I can add anything over here. So I like that setup. Let's get a power pole. Boom. Okay. So then, oops, I hit 3, I meant to hit 2. We can connect both to there. Connect them down there. And for now, everything's hooked in at least. I can now at least turn power on. So there we go. Power is at least turned back on for now. I'll be able to build more power generation up for over here. And we'll kind of work on that, but I think that's going to be how we get down. I wonder, Q. Walls. I might have to see if I can move that around a little bit to get the power pole to directly, you know, pull right through a window like that, just because I think that'd be pretty cool looking. Let's move away from there. It's a little loud over there. So now we at least, we know what the base is gonna kind of look like. We are definitely making some good little progress here. I think though I'm gonna switch this to do this. I think in the end it's gonna look a little better. Looks like I'm gonna kinda have to put that down under there. I was gonna hope to avoid it, but it's showing through too much. So we do that now. It still gives plenty of room. I don't really have any concerns there. Got plenty of copper. Oh, here I should have. I'm like heading over here for the MAM and everything, and it's up here now, guys. I should know that. I might as well hit.
This mycelia can be used to create fabrics. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1. Additionally, R&D has requested extra samples to determine the cause of an anomaly.
Oh, is that so now? Well, mycelia can go in there, that can go in there, coal can go in there, power slug, leaves, caprice. For now, that and that. Now we can get some more wiring. That actually will give us enough wiring now to build the entire, to get the utility. Still need a bit more on that iron though, so we're still not there 100%. Making progress though, so I can't complain too much. Let's see though, can we... Gotta get this crafted up and away we'll go. And how many more do I need? Perfect. I'm just gonna stop there for now. We can run down here. Jump. I still gotta move everything around quite a bit. Kind of just making some minor progress at the moment, but that is perfectly fine. Alright, so how much... Oh, we need 150, and that's fine. I can get 150 of those at least, and then we can work from there. Come on. Come on. Almost there. About 10 more to go. And stop. Perfect. Alright, so we got the exact amount we needed. Now we just need more lovely iron. I never have enough iron. I swear we run out of iron faster than anything. So we're gonna, we grabbed a bunch to make the iron ore. We're gonna try to speed this up a little bit. I could wait for it to auto process, but we're just gonna try to speed the process up a bit. We're not gonna have too much luck, it looks, getting it to the point we need it yet, but it's okay. We're getting there. Sadly, it takes time, and time isn't on our side right now. So we're gonna kind of wait for that to build on up and kind of go from there, so... Okay, there's that. So we can now get 72 of these. Alright, well, still need to get about double what we just made. So we gotta double it. Gonna be a little bit, but we're still making progress. I guess I could now kind of raise a good portion of this up. realistically, we should be able to raise almost this whole section over here up. Definitely would require taking power offline though, so we don't want to do that. Cannot be cutting power. Not yet. We will get there. We're making progress, and that I'm happy with, so... Look at that, I was there as it shut off. We'll eventually get these going into a storage unit. Looks like we actually ran out of power, which isn't ideal. I gotta get these chainsaws up though, to really be able to do much about it. So let's get... This should be enough that we'll be okay. I think I just need... I need 60 more, so as soon as we get it to the point that we can make 60, we'll be all set. So there we go, we can now make 60. Let's craft those up, and we'll throw that in. We can then get biofuel, which will help. Sadly, we don't really seem to have a lot, so we're in a little bit of a trouble there. But we always make it work. We figure it out. I needed that and that. There we go. Big red button. Press the button.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to
biofuel. There we go.
Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
Alright, so now that we've pulled a good, hopefully, amount of leaves down, let's go turn it into what we need. Okay, that should hopefully be enough. This whole section under here, I'll probably build a support here. I'll probably section that off, and this will be the vehicle depot probably. While I'm thinking about it, we'll take that down. I might see if I can lower that section down any further, but we'll take a look at that when the time comes. For now, let us get biomass, boom. And now we have biofuel, which I can use in the chainsaw, which will allow us to get wood, which will allow us to get more biofuel. So let's, in fact, we got a lot of trees to go cut down, so let's go do this. Vroom, vroom. Boom. Tree removed. Oh. There we go. I was having some hard time getting to that tree. Really like to keep that plant though, so we might kind of leave that alone, see how it does. Meanwhile, we have some trees over here I can cut down. Some scrubby little plants we can grab. There we go. Now we're getting everything we need. We should be able to get some real good fuel production. I really want to get up to coal power, but I really have to get the spaceport built to do that. So sadly, we're still a little bit away from that. A little disappointing, I know. Don't know how far we'll get into that today. We are making our way there, though, so I promise we might not be there yet, but we will be there eventually. Alright, this is looking good. There we go, we got a big tree up here that we're gonna grab. That way we don't have to keep grabbing tiny little scrubs of a tree. There we go. Yeah, that was Toby. Alright, oh. Got so many trees and stuff, just kinda, probably shouldn't clear this massive area out, but we're doing it anyways, 'cause why not? Global warming, who said that was a thing? Alright, anyway, we should have a pretty decent little build-up of wooden supply. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 1,300. That should honestly really be enough to give us almost anything we need at this point. So, I'm happy with what we got. We'll grab things on our way back just to kinda, we'll call that quits. So let's get on up here. And we'll go craft this up. And away we go. Yeah, look at that biomass amount now. We got this pretty good. Problem that we're running into now is I don't have enough room in inventory to hold all of it. I can put that away too. Alright. There we go. And that should hopefully help. Oh, not enough. Okay, so what about biofuel? We'll craft that down a little bit. I think they stack up to 200 if I remember right. Yep. So that will give us a good little buffer there. We should be able to get some real good room. Just watch out, you're picking up a lot.
I can't hear it.
Huh?
I can't hear it.
No, you're not it.
Oh.
You. No, not really. Somebody just asked what the heck was going, what was that? And alright, so we did get a good amount of biomass. Still trying to grab a little bit more, see if we can get some more built up, stored up, and we should be good. So, come on. Not enough space. More biofuel. Oof, I might actually run out of inventory space doing that. And I did, which is fine. Because now I can come over to this, throw that in. Yeah, I know. Boom. There we go. Now that we got power turned back on, we'll get rid of all of this biomass, turn it into biofuel. Now that we can also use the chainsaw, really does help out, so. And the good thing is we have a little bit of a backup of power now, so, especially of fuel. So we'll be okay to run for a little while here. Drop that in, that. We already got rid of all of our wood. Alright, there we go. We're pretty good there. I still gotta move a lot of this up, but for now, it's okay. In fact, for now, I'm gonna get rid of that. And that. I don't really see anything that really broke. That's gonna break a lot. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna kill power for a little bit. Why? Because we can. Honestly, we're rearranging everything anyways. Let's grab all of this while we can. One issue, I can't get up on I can't get up there on this side. I gotta go all the way back around. We'll have to look into possibly fixing that. Foundation will come up. I gotta lower this down a little bit, just alright. Come on, why won't it snap? There we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so we have a fruit plant under there for now. We'll eventually come back to it. We'll craft that. Come on, build that there. Yeah, I have a good amount left. That really skipped around quite a bit. Of course I fell. No easy way back up. Boom. See, that's where I'm going to start to have some issues right about here. But all of these will end up being rotated anyways, so it's not going to be really that big of an issue. Crap. We don't need that. Q. Boom, boom. Oops. Why isn't it working? There we go. Okay. Overall, that gives us a pretty good area to start working with. Let's actually kind of start to take some of this down. And this will just give us better automation anyways, so... Alright, looks like we went too far. There we go. Okay. There's that at least. I can take this down too. Now we're gonna build production miner. Oh! Food, you scared the bejeebers out of me. How are you today? Glad to hear, glad to hear. So as you can tell, doing just a little bit of Satisfactory. Mage Sent Factions, I did not forget about it. It is being worked on. The point we're at with it, well, it was kind of time for me to take a little bit of a break, let Elroll get some scripting done, and then we should basically be ready. So the server should be up a little later on today again. Brand new world, I know, kind of disappointing in some ways, but in other ways, look at it this way. Brand new world is just another opportunity to do more. And now there's been some major changes to the pack setup, so it's going to be really, really intriguing to see how it plays out. I'm actually really looking forward to it. In fact, been talking to some of the people involved in helping make that pack what it is, including the developer of the Factions plugin. He's been great working with us, trying to come up with solutions to any of the problems we've run into. So really appreciate him. Huge shout out to Nerdy. He's just been such a huge help. Hopefully we actually might see him on the server here soon. He has shown some interest in possibly joining and checking out what we've done. So it would be really nice, see what he thinks, and possibly grow the server a little more. So for the time being, this isn't actually permanent, it's just temporary while I am working over here. Nope, I want to queue production miner. Boom. We want 3. We're gonna pull him. Whoa, no. You come to this side. Then you come to... Well, we're gonna actually kind of 4 make this a little bit better here. Three. Ah, interesting. Trust me, it's not easy. You can kind of throw mods together, but you never know if they're gonna work well until you actually play with them, do a lot of configuring, and a lot of times to make a good pack work together, you gotta tweak how things work together, so hopefully we still see you around on the factions pack, though. Hate to lose you there, buddy. There we go. So, 2. Give power over to here. You take your power, you take your power. There we go. I think that works out pretty good. We can then get, oops, 1. I want to make sure that, come on, place that. 2, boom, 2, boom. And there we go. We now have power down here. So the big reason there's a big gap here, I do need to place crafters down, constructors. Kind of to do that, you have to have a little bit of space. So I wanted to make sure there was enough space that I can place them down. I'm not sure I did put enough space in. We're about to kind of find out. I'm hoping that right there is fine. Let's check to make sure the conveyor can get over there. It can. I know it's not going to be straight, guys. I am not trying to make it 100% straight. Of course, now I can't find it. Well, I will say, I know it's yet another restart that we're kind of putting you through. This should be the last restart for a long time. There really is no longer a need for us to be restarting the server constantly. We feel the pack is very stable at this point. We're pretty happy with where we're at with the pack. Not really trying to change the mods up all too much anymore. Just give us a shot. Again, one last reboot. And see what you think of the new feel to the pack. Let us know. We really think that it's now where we want it. We're happy with it, so we're excited for this. Hopefully you guys are excited for the changes too. we're finally actually trying to say we're out of the beta stages and planning on trying to actually promote the pack, grow the server, and make it into an actual community and actual factions. So we're kind of excited about it. Hope that you guys might be too. I know not everyone will be happy with some of the changes, but the changes were made to try to make the pack flow better and make it just feel more like what we wanted it to be. So, alright, we now actually have quite a bit here. Let me see if there's anywhere down here that I can get a, well, I'm missing stuff to get a power pole, so that would be why. Oh, wow. Well, see, one of the big changes, other than changing from refined storage to AE, which we did that because of its integrations with Thaumcraft and other mods, Applied Energistics just has so much more support for things like that. But still, overall, the big difference now, you now have to go through a bit of Thaumcraft to actually gain access to other systems like, mystical agriculture. Which, that was a huge thing we wanted to do. We wanted to kind of make mystical agriculture is supposed to be a, well, a mod about growing crops, but magic, it's kind of like magical crops in some regards. So we wanted to make sure that we were giving it that more magical feel, and kind of, it felt like it was supposed to be. So, it is a bit of a change, and I know that, you know, some people are not thrilled with the change, but overall, I hope you guys understand we made the change, because we feel that it is the right change for the pack. It feels to work so much better in this pack than the way we had it previously. So, we are really excited about these changes. We hope you guys are too. There is extra cells. Oh, you wanted extra crafting. We have not yet gotten fully to adding that integration in yet. There are a few things planned. They haven't fully been added in yet, but they are going to be worked on. So don't think that we just forgot about you. We didn't. This was a fairly major update as is, and it's just something that didn't make it exactly into this specific update yet. Now, that is not saying it's not going to make it into any update. It will. It just hasn't made it yet. So... Alright, so I want to check power. Is power not hooked up yet? It is not. That would be why nothing is working. There we go. Let's just check all of these real quick. We're still doing pretty good. This will now get us some of our basic crafting in automation. I still have to pull... can I still pull... Yeah, I should still be able to pull that over. and if I have to, I'll just kind of pull it along that and through into here.
Go.
Huh?
Go.
Oh. Sorry, got distracted for a moment. So that got a lot of automation done there. We still have quite a bit more to do, but I'm happy with where we are exactly with this right now. Let me actually see if we can get some storage in here. That's under organization. Okay, we are missing some parts for that. But those are coming along fairly quickly, so I can now just do that. Okay, I'm still missing parts. Whoops, didn't pay attention to my full list of what parts I was missing. Storage container. Alright, it's not ideal that, in fact, I don't think that's, oh, nope, it does work. Actually, that is perfect, wow. So that will store those for us. Might end up having to move the staircase up in a little bit, but that's not too big of an issue. Realistically, I can probably move it to right here and just kind of build this as a staircase up. While I'm thinking about it, let's quickly check in on this. F, Q, foundations, we want the bigger ramp, boom, Q, can I snap it to? Does not look like I can snap it to. Which is kind of disappointing. Because I would have loved to have just been able to snap that. Alright. Well, a little disappointing, but, not really the game's fault. It's how I built things. The one thing that I do wish they would finally add is the ability for me to have, much better, roof. Because, I mean, if I could make that a little thinner rather than something like this, it'd just look a little better too, I think. Alright, how are we doing so far? Kinda gotta wait, let things kind of, craft up a little bit. I should now be able to grab some more of these out and throw storage units on these guys. Add one there. Add one there. And then we can conveyor belt these together. And new storage. So there we go. We now have some pretty good storage going. The only thing I still need to get is a miner. I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna put him facing in that direction for now because my plan is going to have me... Can't afford. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to move it up onto that ledge, come around and place it right into here. Not necessarily 100% perfect, but you know what? It does the trick. The hard part is just making sure that we have the supplies to do it. Conveyor belt. Boom. Now, can I get up onto that hill? I should be able to from over here. And looks like it's a good chance to take out... Oh, I don't have any. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do this. Oh, I did. It actually kind of surprised me. And then we'll kind of, I guess, come over here for... Okay, now I don't have the stuff. So, I thought I wouldn't have the stuff a lot sooner. I still have to get power all the way out there. Haven't done that yet. In fact, for now, we're gonna get that. Grab that. Throw that down into there. And then... wire is too long. I kind of expected that. I really did. Two power line there, power line there. That will at least start to get... Let's just take a look. Oof. We're getting awfully close to maxing out, which is a little bit concerning. A little bit of a spike over, which means once I add in the crafter here, we're in a little bit of trouble. We'll just have to work on getting some more power ourselves. Which isn't too bad of a thing. Alright, so we're gonna go 4. We're gonna go up, up. And then we're gonna go... up, up. And we're just gonna desperately hope. What actually brought me back to streaming? Actually, this game right here. I got invited to the alpha weekend to stream it, and that right there got me started streaming again. But the fact that I was getting hundreds of viewers just streaming this game, it opened a few doors for me, so I started to come back to streaming again. And boy, I am glad I did. We are missing reinforced iron. So, food, despite you working on your own mod pack, do you still think you might stop around and visit us on Mage Send Factions a little bit? Alright, let's get some of this crafted and built up. Okay. Well, I can't say I'm too disappointed to hear that. We definitely would be disappointed to see you go if you didn't come back, so, we're glad that you'll be back around. And I will tell you, I didn't officially tell you this, but the surprise for you is not in there yet, but there will eventually be a surprise in that server for you. So not gonna really tell you anything more than just that. And yes, it is specifically a surprise for food here. We both felt that he earned this surprise. So it'll be interesting to see when we get to that being fully implemented. Still got a lot of work to fully get that implemented, but as it is, we're fairly happy with how things are looking right now on that side anyways, so. Probably just got food all like, well, what are you talking about? What surprise? Oh, food, I hate to tell you, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit to check that out. Oof, that is way off. And so far off that that doesn't even work. That's not too bad and should work. Gonna get that set to concrete. Now here's one major problem. I cannot power this at the moment. I'm gonna throw it in, but I think that's gonna crash the whole thing. No, we seem to be holding okay. So we'll get quick up here, get organization, storage. I can't. Not necessarily a bad thing there, food. It's part of the pack, it works good. So be it. Alright, there we go. We have the 4 major supplies that we need here. So far, I know that this particular version, I've now unlocked access to new stuff. So I'm excited to see those. But the main stuff that we needed right there is now automated and fairly good to go. We're going to actually take a quick peek here. I could do personal storage, logistics. I don't really need... That might come in handy, but we really don't need it all too much. Part assembler, that's going to come in handy. We're really going to need that soon. Walkways aren't that important. I mean, realistically, that just gives us a parachute. I think the biggest thing here for us is getting this part assembler. We really need, because then we can start to build the space elevator. The space elevator Q special. I mean, technically I can build it now, so that's good. Maybe we'll just kind of focus on getting the space elevator built. I am, though, gonna make minor changes. So for now, we're gonna do, I can't have it just go one. Well, I could. I don't know. We might just for now leave this be, and there's a new way up over there. I can get rid of this and do that. What I really kind of need to see is, I know that the space elevator is absolutely positively massive. So what we can do to kind of compensate for that, I'll probably end up having to go up twice to do that. But we'll see. Raise it up a big little jump and then kind of build it. My family doing a project actually. How so, food? A little bit of parkour there. Did I have anything researching? I did. Flower petals. Oh. Alright,
R&D
so
wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for two things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
I love that. Flower petals are good for dating and coloring. Reminder, you are under surveillance. Alright, that tells you that they're good for one thing, coloring. So we get the color gun. Really don't exactly need it all too much. Got a good little world going here now, though. Some good automation here, enough that I should be able to come through these and just kind of, if I need something, it should be right in there. We'll be able to pull from them as needed and build up more. But for now, it's kind of a good little start. Sadly, I kind of gotta wait a little bit here for stuff to build up. That way we can kind of continue on. I guess we can kind of go exploring a little bit, maybe. See about grabbing some more supplies and things like that. Apparently there is some type of gas mask we might be able to get for over there. I definitely would like to look into that. We know that there is coal out this way from previous experiences. Looks like there's also a stack right here, but there is some other stuff over here I kind of want to look into as well. We'll grab this pure node of coal real quick, see how it goes, and kind of go from there. Okay, we grabbed that, grabbed the nuts, and it was somewhere over here. I don't remember exactly where. It was something about what? Quartz. Okay, that's just that way. So I do want to look into... Hello there, parrot. You do nothing. I really was pretty sure I remembered something. You know what I should have equipped a long time ago now? Xeno Zapper. We're gonna run into something. We always do. I thought I remembered there being something with quartz in this area. Not that we really need it now, but more so that I know. Ooh, doggo, doggo, doggo. Can we pat you? Tab. Ooh, look, 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 buddy. I'm trying to feed you. Looks like they still haven't gotten that. Kind of disappointing. I'd love to be able to feed them and tame them. I am no... Oh, wait, is this where it was? No, I don't think it is. But we're gonna check it out anyways. We got these guys. There we go. This is copper. I hear something. Probably up there. Ah, crap. I saw him, but I don't know where he went. No necessarily easy way up there. But there it is. So we can't really get it yet. That's fine. I see some coal over here. Oh, nope, not. I lied. Some world strange. Iron ore. Good to have some of that. I'm like sure it could be a little OP to be having. Well, we've now given you have the ability to have, it's not a perfect, storage system exactly, but you now have access to, sorry, you caught me off guard, my brain's completely farted. You do have the, iron chests now, so with having access to that, that does open up a fairly early stage. Ooh, is that a cave? We're gonna come check out this cave. But yeah, you do have access to... Ah, shit. Spiders. I would have rather have a railgun for this. Well, that kind of stinks. So we now know that somewhere in that general direction there is a cave and it has a body in it. We're gonna hold off on kind of grabbing our stuff back, because yeah, that's gonna be a bit rough. Either which way, you do now have access to iron chests, which will give you an early stage storage system, and you have draws as well, so that will help. But now we also, with AE2, it's gonna give you a much better system that integrates with a lot more things, and that was kind of the plan on that one. Is we wanted to make it integrate a bit more so that you guys had the ability to do more with the system. And in general, I think we did.
Your voice password to continue.
Sorry, my Bixby suddenly turned on. Overall, I think this new system will do things a lot better than what refined storage could. You know, people complain that refined storage is easier to use. I know, but also if you look at it, it's a trade-off. Refined storage is a little bit easier, but is also less. You don't get as much storage using it. You get 1,000 of however many, no matter what, 1,000 items go in. Meanwhile, AE, yes, it's a bit complicated, but you get 63 item stacks, and you can get like up to, I think it was 8,000 of a single item in, technically. So it really is, in my opinion, a better system. Refined storage, yes, it did actually just copy. It was a remake of AE1. It is not a copy of AE2. It's a copy of Applied Energistics 1. But AE2 still, to me, while it adds in a lot of complexities, I think it mastered the system so much better. It's just such a good system. Why don't we go take one trip at trying to get our stuff back? Do I really have anything on me? Just a little bit of iron that I could honestly lose. So, coming up here shortly, we might actually kind of, we'll probably be ending this one in not too long. Now, whether we go on to Mage Send, if we can get it set today, it'd be nice. But we'll see how things go with that. For now, let's. Oh, what the? Oh, okay, it's the parrot. We can't do anything with that parrot. Come on, gotta keep running. Oh, we're probably not gonna get our stuff back. We're gonna die again. But I'm gonna give it a try. Why? Because I'm crazy like that. And honestly, I really want to get my stuff back. I don't want to leave it in that cave where I'm going to eventually forget that it's in a cave and just kind of let it sit there forever. Ah, crap. Don't tell me I got one of those guys after me. I don't have time for one of you. I think the cave is... Okay, it's down here. The command for... Okay. Okay. Where is my Xeno Zapper? You gotta be kidding me, I don't have one. Because it's still in here. You gotta be kidding me. How many, did I have any of the nuts? Okay, I do. So we will eat this. Grab, come on, grab it. And apparently I have no room for storing anything anyways, so I'm a little... We're just gonna get out of here for now. How about that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, I can't even jump out of here. Am I really stuck in here? Ugh. Come on. This isn't good. Okay, I hear spiders. I saw one. know there's another one somewhere here. Where it is, I don't know. I don't like not knowing where it is. Sorry if I've gotten a little quiet. I'm kind of worried about dying down here. Oh, there's a spider. Okay. Why do I hear more? Maybe it's just that one playing its audio a little longer. Oh, I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this. Oh, David really doesn't like this. Oh boy, David really doesn't like this. Oh great, there's a big big area. Oh, here's another spider. Alright. We got this. Oh boy. Right now I'm a little bit concerned trying to make sure that we're not gonna die if I go over and grab that. Sadly there really is no benefit to me grabbing this now. There just really isn't. The heck? That's a strange texture glitch. This whole room is a strange texture glitch. I'm actually not honestly sure if I can even get up there. Possibly by... Oh, of course, I don't have space for it. Yeah, you're gonna start yelling at me, I know.
I strongly
Yeah,
advise you to harvest this
shush.
specimen.
There we go, we got it. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Food. Food. Get a good laugh because you just scared the fucking shit out of me. Alright, this is toxic. So at that point, we're gonna kind of just back out of that area until we can get a gas mask. I don't even know. I was having trouble getting out. Oh, food. That was just cruel. That was really cruel. You scared the hell out of me. But alright. Definitely I'd say this place is a bit wonky. They might wanna come back and look at it a little more. There's just some stones that oh come on, that don't feel right. They're kind of just sticking out. How do I get back to the base now? But in general, that was an interesting expedition. Oh, got scared to death a few times there. Of course, now I got somebody chasing me. Where are you? Yeah, I don't take well to being chased. So, oh, come on. Oh, come on. I was up the hill. Oh. There we go. I know I'm passing up a lot of food. Sadly, well, my inventory is full. So we're gonna go work on... Oh, that's not as big of a drop as I thought it was. Thankfully. Dropping this stuff back off at the base now that we have a good, ready supply of it. And that should have given time for a lot of things to craft. I'll come back and get it later when I actually need it. Maybe if my food didn't scare me, I wouldn't have to play with it. So now that we're back at the base, woo, big jump. We can go up here. That noise is loud. It's frightening at times how loud it is. It easily could scare you. And meanwhile, you're just here laughing at me, using it purposely, trying to scare the shit out of me. Well, good job, you've done it.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of
That is
performing
true,
over
it does.
100%
And I
capacity
really do
if infused.
appreciate it.
The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Even if it's scaring the shit out of me and you're having a real fun time doing that way, but it does. I really do appreciate it. It does help, so... Oh. Why is this not working? Oh, up there is not getting any power. Well, that would explain why that's not working. But I don't think I can afford the power to add it. That's gonna be a problem. I really have a feeling that the moment I do this, I am going to kill my power. Does not mean I'm not gonna try it. I sadly do not expect it to work as we hope it will work. So, just kind of be a little bit prepared for that. Ha ha ha, I'm now kind of expecting it from you now, food, so, you know, why don't I at least, drop that in there, now I can craft up all of this. And then, we actually have everything for the part assembler. We can do it. which is great. Oh, if you did, at least share it. Gotta share it. Hey, even I get a good laugh at somebody scaring the hell out of me. Good, good, good. Glad to see that you clipped that. That is...
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Props to you. Touche. And yep, there goes my power system. So, for now we're gonna shut concrete off. Because honestly, we don't exactly need it. I could probably go up there and shut that off, but I think that might have been enough to do it. But we'll end up seeing here when I reset power. Yep, that's enough. So we don't need exactly concrete at the moment. It will come in handy, but we really don't need it. Q. What do we need concrete? How much concrete? 500. How much is actually in there? One, two, three. Okay, we're a little bit short on concrete. But it's honestly not the end of the world. We have enough that I can work with what we have now, add more power, and go from there. So I'm not too disappointed with it. But for now, guys, I think that's going to be where we end today here. I got a little bit more work to try to do on Mage Send Factions, and I am hoping to have that up and back public for everyone in about 2 to 3 hours. So thank you for stopping by, and until next time, guys, have a good one. Thank you, food.